Hello and welcome to Rain and Rail Enthusiast and a continuation of our 10 least used railway stations in Oxfordshire series. To find out where I am today, here's John with the railway map. In this episode I'm on the Cherwell Valley Line, which runs from Didcot Parkway on the Great Western Main Line all the way through to Banbury. And today I'm at Appleford. Appleford was opened with the rest of the line in June of 1844. However, only after 5 years of service, the Great Western Railway closed it. It would remain like this until 1933, when the station reopened due to a competition from a new bus service. It was named at this point Appleford Halt. Being classed as a halt meant that only basic wooden shelters with corrugated roofs were provided, and ticketing could be purchased at the village post office until that was closed. This then meant you had to buy your ticket from the onboard guard. There were no sidings at Appleford, and this was probably due to the station being very close to Culham, which had an extensive siding selection. The halt suffix was removed in 1969, and it was only recently that the platforms have been renewed and the waiting shelters replaced by new bus-style ones. Of note, however, is a rather unusual level crossing around half a mile away, which we will look at now. Something of interest near Appleford Station is the Appleford Level Crossing, a slightly unusual level crossing for the network. Barriers are permanently down, lights don't flash. And as you can see here, the instructions are on: do not cross the lights when they're flashing, press the plunger for a signalman to raise the barriers, and when barriers are raised, cross quickly, and if barriers are not raised in 5 minutes, phone the signalman. I don't think there'll be too much trouble crossing today, as all the services have been suspended along this line at the moment. So, we're going to try and cross the line. So all I've got to do is just press the cross button and just wait for the signaller to raise the barriers for us. There we go. As with all level crossings, swiftly walk across. Nice little view down there as we do so then. As you get to the other side, it should start flashing and they should start lowering again. Sure, I'll agree. Has been well documented this on YouTube, but I thought I'd do it as well as part of this Appleford station walk. A very unusual level crossing, but one that obviously I wanted to document. One thing I did see over here though is a bit of railway track. This one's labelled up as Didcot North. Don't know whether that means it's going to be dispatched anywhere time soon, but it looks like it's an old bit of track, to be quite honest with you. And that's just laid here on the side of the road. I would imagine some very, very good images of traffic coming along this line can be got from this particular location. But unfortunately, as I've said, the line is actually suspended at the moment. They have also had this catenary put up. I don't know when or if that'll ever come into operation. The wires aren't there at the moment. I'll have a look that up. And if you've got any more information about it, of course, leave it in the comments below. And just here, across the road, is the level crossing cottage of 1864. I won't obviously film the cottage because it looks like now it is a private residence, but nice to see it's still here and being used. Coming down these stairs, you will find your entrance to platform 1. At the bottom, you'll find a GWR Welcome to Appleford sign. There's a salt bin, and a notice about the disruption to the services between Oxford and Didcot Parkway until the next month. Unfortunately, there's been a problem with one of the bridges, and that has to be urgently fixed. Walk a little bit further along, you've got a help point, and turning round, some more information posters. As you come out onto the platform, you're greeted with a very pleasant view through the road bridge onto a slight bend. That will be very excellent for videography and photography. I'll go over to platform 2 in a moment. There's a storage bin for staff, a general waste and a mixed recycling bin. These platforms are relatively new, and hopefully I've discussed that in the station description which followed just before this walkthrough. Okay, I'm going to carry on down the platform here. Relatively short platform here at Appleford. And you'll come to one of these brand new bus shelter style shelters, basically. Nice to see that you've got somewhere to wait in the dry for your train. And that's basically it for platform 1. Again, some nice views going on down the line that side. Of note, at the top of the stairs down to platform 1, you've got the onward travel information board, a network and accessibility map, as well as an information board telling you that the station is unstaffed. You have to obtain tickets from staff on the train because there is no electronic ticketing machine here. And also platform information about which platform you need to be on to catch your train in which direction. Just on the side here, you know what I'm like for plaques. There's obviously a plaque here which says this plaque was unveiled to mark the completion of work to improve facilities at Appleford Station. Oxfordshire County Council and First Great Western working together to make a great difference. And I must say that the station does look very clean and presentable. I'm over the bridge now at the top of the stairs to platform 2. There's some more train times posters there and information posters, as well as a reminder that the station is unstaffed, and also a reminder of which platform this will take you to. Very similar to the look of platform 1. There is a help point at the bottom of the stairs, as well as a mixed recycling bin and a general waste bin. Moving on to the platform, you'll immediately find some more information posters, as well as a very good look down the line, which I'll have a closer look at in just a moment. Turning to my left, a very, very good view through to the bridge on the other side there, you'll see. If there was trains running today, it would be absolutely fantastic. I'm sorry that I can't bring you any traffic, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. Further down the platform, there is a bus-type waiting shelter. Again, I will say, very nice always to have somewhere to sit in the dry, waiting for your train. And we'll follow the platform down here, just to get another good look at the curve in the distance. The statistics for Appleford are that it opened in 1844, it currently has one train every 2 hours in each direction with no service on a Sunday, and the entry and exit figures for 2021-2022 were 5,336. Appleford is a fantastic little station with 2 relatively new platforms. It serves its community well. Unfortunately, on the day I arrived, they're doing some major works to a bridge up and down the line, so I was unable to get any traffic. For the enthusiast, however, when traffic is moving, sightlines are exceptional, especially behind me. If you get the chance to go down to Appleford Level Crossing, I would advise so. You get some fantastic views down there, as well as a unique way of crossing the railway. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and subscribe. And if you can, get out there, get on the railway and see where it takes you. Thanks very much for watching.